Good afternoon, it's Rachel here, and we are going to continue working on this big journal. Now it is going to become probably a bit of a gator mouth, so I'm debating. I want to give all the things that I designated to go in it, but I might just, if it's too bulky, put them in like a little bundle or something. So give them anyway, but put them in a bundle, like where they're double things and stuff like that. Or I'll just leave it and then whoever can take them out. So I was flipping through, just going through here. We did that all in the other video, and we're into the second signature. So I have this here. I think that's plenty. And that one is in there. I just put this in here. That's a little side tuck, and you could tuck something that actually folds out and down, but you could put something in there, but I think I'll leave it. That lovely journal card is in there, and you could add something there or not. Let me see. I think I'll leave it. I think I might add this cute little journal page in as well in a pocket. So that's just, I'm just going to leave that. That has that there. I could add a flip there. We'll come back to that. I'm filling pockets at the moment. We've already got a flip here, so I won't add any more flips. I'll just leave that for someone to decide. This just pulls down like so. I think you could put a bit of washi tape there if you wanted to. Oh, I wanted to work on this here. Let me just find a home. There's a tag in there. I've got to make one of these two tags. I think I'll do this one because you'll be able to see the bottom butterfly. That will go in there. So I've still got more things to make, but I wanted to work on that, and I need to find a home for that journaling spot. So I wanted to do some collaging on here, and I thought I might attach a pocket and then have a tag there or something. So let me grab my scraps, see if there's anything that's of any help there. These strips, or I've got lots of strips, so let's pull those out, and they should be helpful. Anything else? Always manage to be little bits flying around, not in the pouch. Okay, so we have these bits here. So I need one. So how is everyone? Sorry, lately I just get into it, and I don't even ask you all how you're doing. How are you doing? I'm asking you now. We are good. Actually, what I can do is I can have, let me just trim this. How long do I need it? About that long. Scissors. Oh, I put them away. I clean my scissors. I just wipe them with a wet one. I just want to trim it and see if I wrap it around, will it go around to the other side? Because I need to do both sides of the window. So if I fold this in half, will it do the job? I'm hoping yes. Oh, yes, that's going to be good. Yay. So I grab my glue. So this will take a minute to do. The envelopes do take a little while to cover. So, and it's actually a good, excuse me, it's actually a good envelope, this one, because it's not white. It's a recycled paper. I probably should put a piece of paper under there so I don't get it all sticky. And then I need the same for the top. Only a short piece. Lots of straw paper. Why don't I use that? Let's have a look. just. So I just need it to be there. And those are the hardest bits done. Perfect. I say perfect, but you know it's not perfect. But anyway, it's good enough. All right, now that does fit there nicely, doesn't it? But do I want to go plain? No. Okay. So I may need to, these strips are all too small for what I want to do. So I'm going to have to go to my papers, my actual papers. Just found a whole lot more there. Just put those in there. I don't think I have anything big enough. It's all quite small in here now. So let's go over here to the paper department, which is actually getting low because I've been working really hard to use it up. Now that is super nice. Let's trim that down and see. So I could actually have that. Trim a bit more off, I think, and just have it to there. Yeah. I was worried for a second I had trimmed off too much. Just going to take a little bit off here, and then that is going to glue there. And we'll work on the other side in a minute. Only those edges that I needed to wrap around. I was interested in getting those covered, the narrow strips. No, crooked, totally crooked. That's better. Okay. Good. It's dry. I do keep the dry ones because quite often they're good just for smoothing. The dry wet ones, they're just good for smoothing over. When you've glued something down, it's a little bit sticky. They do take off a little bit of excess, even though they're dry. Put the wet one up in my little container there. Okay, so what are we going to have here? What papers do I have over here? Oh, I like that one. This one, I'm thinking. So that will need to, I'm going to put some markings on this. Okay. Okay. Put that one there, and then I'll probably put something on it. Okay, that'll do. And I want to do the other side, and then we can think about if I'm going to do embellishments. So it's a bit of a long process because you do both sides. That's the thing. I could put that there. Why don't I do that? Let's trim this off. Okay, I've got to get a non-sticky piece of paper. I lost my train of thought there for a second. Went off into La La Land. Now I don't want it to be, that's too tall, too far up. It needs to come down a little bit. That's better, and then I'll just trim off the bottom. Cool, and then we need something down there, so let's see what I can find. Oh, that's a good page. Did this one have that style in it? Here we go, this is what I want. Let's see. I have to tidy those up, they've all gotten out of order. And if I were to trim this one, oh yeah, just trim that one off. I'm sort of eyeballing about where to cut it off. There. And this is going to be good. I've got my door shut because the troops are home and they make noise, but then my room becomes hot. Okay. Now that's not perfectly lined up, but what I can do there is I have to grab a washi tape and put that down there. Although it probably won't be too bad, because then I'm going to, I'm actually going to put a little pocket there. So I think I want to just grab, I'll just cover this little bit here with the pocket. Or otherwise, I could put a pocket there and then, no, I don't want to add too much more. So I'll add a pocket here. Actually, I could trim one of these down. Get a strip. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So trim it about, okay. So what I did is I just looked at a word to be able to trim it, and then I just put something on there and cover that, and that's going to be my little pocket. Okay, so papers. Just trying to remember, I did botanical and what in here? Botanical and botanical there. Let's see. Mostly botanical. Italian. Yep, we're doing Italian. Okay. Look at all these papers. There's so much here to use, honestly. I'm just looking for something that I... Oh, here we go. One of those is going to be good. Not that one. Maybe that. No, yes, this one. Okay. Or that one. Let's do this one, actually. This is from my sampler kit. This is going to be good. I'll just glue that on and then trim it off. I'm making sure I'm gluing that on the side that I've been gluing on, because, and that way the bottom side hasn't had any glue on it and it won't stick. If I do end up, I probably will end up having a little bit of white. I probably shouldn't, I need to move it over a bit further. Oh my goodness, this is what happens to me. I just put something on it. No, I might be all right. Now, I need my wet one because I've got glue everywhere. So I'm going to trim off the sides. And the bottom. And I'm going to glue this and fold it over. Okay, so that's going to be, oh, isn't that pretty? That's going to be the pocket. So I need my Tombow glue. It's a fun little thing, this, having this flip. It has a window. And then I think I might, do I have a narrow tag here? I have this pretty tag, even though it's got France on it though. It's not very, that would be pretty there. But I think I'll make one with a more Italian style paper. All right, just let that. And I've got to do something there. Right, let's find a paper. Just bear with me 1 second. Italian or botanical. This is the mess. The mess is real. I'm going to look for something that's double. Oh, well, that's what another idea is. They're not tall enough though, I don't think. Is you could tri-fold that and just put that in, and it's a nice writing spot. That's a thought. Those. You might be wondering when I'll tidy this up. I will today. I'll do it today after the video. Don't want the French. So that's that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Well, have I done a good job using up my papers or what? I know I've got something here, just a sec. Okay, let's get this. Aha. Well, I'm going to make something out of that maybe. I like that page. I like all the pages. Oh, look at those. Oh, and more of those. I need to sort this one out, don't I? Bit of stuff in there. So, I'm just going to trim off these edges. I feel some organizing coming on. Whoops. Now, I need to make it so, I want that, I think that can go there. So I need to make it so it will fit in the pocket. Or you could have it the other way actually. So if I just fold that, it's going to be folded onto itself. Like so. I'll take that bit off, I think. That's a nice strip that I can use somewhere. I might just take extra off to make sure and just trim that so it's all lined up. That seems to be okay. So I'll put that strip in my strips. It's all happening. Excuse the noise, that's my very vigorous gluing going on. I think when it dries, I'll probably punch the top. And that way, the reason why I did it like this, like you can always attach also, like even with the invisible Haranak, whatever it's called, punch, you could even, I didn't snip those because they'll be punched, but you could, you know, attach, but you can write there with a dark felt tip pen. You would easily be able to write on there. Oh, and that's really cute, but I want to put something here. I'm not 100% with that. So, I'm just going to put that there. And then I'm 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 going to put I might put this, I think I might put that there. That ties that in a little bit. I like that. And then I'm going to grab my labels. Here they are. Fancy one. Oh, I think I want this one. So a lot of things going on here. I told you it would take a while. Okay. Yes, and that it's very eclectic. Oh, I love that. Yep, really happy with that. I didn't like it just plain with this paper, but I like it with all the things on it. I must prepare some more of these. We'll do that in a weekly challenge, I think. So they're ready to go. I just love it. And I love that you can see through. I think this idea I got from, probably inspired by the wonderful Carol Laws. Hi, Carol. She does lots of fun things like this with the envelopes. I think I sent you a lot of envelopes once, didn't I, Carol? But you've probably been able to source some. Because I had so many. I probably don't have quite as many now. Oh, I think I also want to add a tab there. I think I'm going to add a whale tail there. Here it is, and I've got to just grab a paper to punch it from. What paper do I want? This is the question. I could just have a little piece of this book page. This is how it was ripped. I think I might do it sideways. So that way, when I put it on, not that you're going to read it, but the writing's not, it's going in the right direction. There we go. And one other thing needs to happen besides punching the top of that is that I need to do that. Very cool. Okay. Oops. And it's a different colour book page to that, so that's good. So I want to find a home for this. Now this I was just going to leave like that. You could always glue it up, is a thought. Like I would glue it. You could glue it just a little bit there and there and there. Actually, that's a bit of a thought. But anyway, I'll leave that to someone's choice. And I think I'll slide this journaling paper in here. That's pretty. So that will remind you. Oh, here I needed to make a big tag. We'll do that. And I'll do that the same way I made the last one. But I might reinforce it. I might not, but I might. So I think I'll use this one because you can write on the back of that one. And I need to just, I think this was printed in the Epson, looking at all that ink on it. And it's not quite as a vibrant print. But it's still pretty and it's still very writable. So what I want to do is I just need, yes, it was a boob. Look at that. That's what the Epson did all the time. So what do I want to keep? I think I love the owl. It's going to be nice and tall. Well, rather than folding it, I think I'm going to reinforce it as well. So I think I might trim there. Actually, if I fold it like that, Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to trim the middle bit off. Although I did like that. But anyway, I'm going to trim the middle bit off and then glue it back together. You'll see. Because I wanted to keep the flower and the butterfly. And then I can trim here. And here. And let's just check the width. I can use that somewhere else. Is that going to fit in there? It may need to lose a little bit more, but I can trim it afterwards. And I wanted to see, I think I'll just glue it to this. And then trim that. Oh no, because that's got a lot of writing on it. I'll just find another one. A lot of not writing. The writing's not a problem. It's the maybe it will fit on here. I think it will. It's the and actually I can have a border with this one. The images were very, you know, very dark black and white images. So oh, can I have a border? I can't have a border, I think. It's going to make it, oh no, I might be able to have a border. We'll see. So let's trim this down first. That way I can size the, you know, I can place the other one better if I've got this trimmed. And I'll keep the bottom. So let's put glue all over this, flip it over. Wouldn't mind going back to having them all separated in their containers. I became a bit lazy. I think I had, with the way I had them organized before, it was a bit hard to get to them. And so then I just ended up having my working box. But honestly, I could use the box for something else and have these all back in their plastic containers. Might keep me a bit, keep my papers a bit more organized. Seems to be an ongoing thing, doesn't it? Doesn't really matter whether this one is exactly lined up with the other one because you can't see. So that's really the writing side. And then, well, that you can write there as well. So let's just see. I think I might put something there. I'm thinking, let's just see if it fits. Oh, it should fit. Oh no, there, it needs to be narrower. So I'm going to have to lose the sides. Seems to be the story of my life, is losing the sides. That. But I actually quite like that. I like the beige top and bottom. We did that the other day as well, and it was a bit of a discovery. What was a discovery for me, it might not be for you. You might have already discovered it. I'm thinking this might be fun with that kind of swing tag hole punch, which I did put away. I did tidy up yesterday, and I'm messy again. There we go. Oh yes, I do like that. Because the obvious thing was I was going to do a decorative punch, but I'm doing that on the other one. I've got the hiccups. Now, I had a pile of things. Surprise, surprise. Here they are. Is this them? And I just wanted to find oh, I quite like that. That's weird, isn't it? That's a journal card in itself. I really like that. I could like that one. I'm just going to put a little something there to embellish it because we can write on the other side. Oh, I probably like that one. Maybe not. That would be pretty. It would be, but see, I'm moving on. Now these can be used printed smaller as labels as well. Oh, this is what I was looking for, these. I'll probably go with one of those. I also coloured in that and then decided I was going to put it on something, and then I preferred it white, but I had already coloured in. I might just audition that one as an embellishment. Let's have a look. Look at that. So that could be one thing, but it blends in a bit, so I'll say no. Love that. That's a great possibility, that one. Let's audition it with, oh, I love that one more. I think it's going to be that one. I was going to do a wrap around. Nope. And that one. Don't mind it, but I think let's have a look at this. I'm thinking I'm preferring that one. I did like the unexpected one too, which is that one. No, I prefer this one, so let's just try this one again. Like, I would wrap that around. Let me see what's there. Yes, I could do that. No, I like this one. Okay, let's put this one on. After all of that, I really enjoyed. I don't know. I don't do them enough like that. Sometimes I get a bit of a block and I can't think, what do I normally do? And then sometimes they just come to me. And these are some of the things I really love to do, is make journal cards and things. I sort of get bogged down with the ready-made, so not ready-made ephemera, but things that is more obvious ephemera like that. Whereas you can use the journal pages to make great ephemera as well, and I forget about that. Yes, there we go. That's an interesting tag. I was just trying to see if I had any washi tape near. I do. Let's see. Oh, this one. No, not that one. Maybe a little peach, just something botanical. I think I'm going to put this on. These are just washi tapes I bought on Amazon. I'm sure they come from AliExpress, but I bought them on Amazon. So I'm just going to put that there for a little pop of colour, and that is going to go in its pocket here. If it were not to fit, I would just trim off a bit more. Yes. I really like this. I'm very happy with it. Can I get it? It needs to dry. I'm just going to put it in afterwards when it dries, but it's going to go in there. That's in there. I've still got to make that. You don't need to see me make that because we've made a million of them. I think in the next video, unless I come across something specific, that needs to dry a bit more, and then I'll do the punch. Unless there's something really specific, I think that I will really just show you a flip through of it. Because let me just go through here quickly while you're here. Besides making those, you don't need to see me do that. We've done, that was a bit of fun. Well, I had fun. I don't know about you. I was going to put that in there for a little bit of colour with the lovely black and white. So I'll do that. This, I'm just going to paper clip this here. I'm just going to, or was I going to attach it? I could attach it. No, I think I'll paper clip it, and then it can be removed. It's kind of bulky, so you can decide. What did it have in there? Oh, look at that. That's a busy business. There we go. That's interesting. We did that some time ago. That just is going to have another tag. See, there's just a few little tags and things to make, really. I don't see anything that you're not going to be missing out on. I've got to put a plate. Oh, there's a space there as well. Oh, never-ending spaces. I love this. I think I might fold that and make that into a nice, I'll trim it. That's going to be a nice tall tag and go in there. Yep, that makes me happy. And then it's going to be done. So I think I'll come back and show you this done. And I'll show you some of the other ones done. They are will be all spoken for, and as I mentioned before, I'm not adding anyone to my list at the moment. I've just got to let me come back from Australia, get some more journals made, and then I might be feeling a bit better about it, because I feel really bad, because although people have been there on there a really long time, I've been getting those ones done. They've been done, the longest ones, but I would just like to get on top of it. So yeah. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and had a bit of fun and crafted along with me, and I will see you again soon. Bye.